Go ahead, TikTok Ham Hock. Come on.
I'm doing this. I'm here with you.
This episode is about hydration.
Taxidermy.
And if you want to know what it's like to do a bad gig with a TikToker, this episode coming up right next. Whiskey Brothers.
From Houston, Texas.
The Whiskey Brothers.
Welcome, everybody, to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. Trey Tutson, my little buddy over there, just making fun of me. I love it. Trey Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire, and our good friend Nick Palermo. To my right, sitting in for Sam Damaris. We are going to get right into it. We got a lot going on. I know you got a lot of TikTok folks that are on the show. What's that?
I don't have a live notification.
Oh, well, that's fucked up. I'm watching us live right now.
Well,
That's
I was checking.
I was like, weird.
Usually I get a notification. I was like, oh, shit.
Problem with your phone.
That's
okay.
no, we gotta have to kill it.
That than anything else.
Hello to all of the folks from TikTok watching along and everybody on YouTube. We are live as we always do on Mondays. We're knocking out this week's episodes. Trey and I got to say this, we're going to be Friday and Saturday night at Hyenas in Dallas.
Okay.
That's
yes.
Yeah, do you remember?
Have you been there before?
Yeah. Yes.
That is such a fun club. You're going to have a
Yeah,
ball,
it's gonna
man.
be a good time, Jerry.
Why are you acting like his ventriloquist dummy? It looks like he's not very good at ventriloquism.
Let me get my hand back over here.
You gotta. I raise a glass to you guys. Adam Taylor doing the Lord's work on the back of house, the ones through fours. Hello to everybody else in the chat. Vic, is that you from Las Vegas? Because you, I think, bought us this bottle of whiskey. I can't tell who it is in the chat, but there is a Vic, and this was a Vic. It's Porter's. This is a small batch rye from Utah.
What is this version of alcoholic? You ever see this goofy shit?
Oh,
People
those
that just smell it like
sommeliers.
they don't want to get back into it, but they miss it so much.
Let me smell it.
It's like smelling a girl's hair you cut. You know what I mean? Like,
No, that's like, let me just smell some crack. Like, this isn't going to end well. You're not going to just
Let me
smell
just
crack.
smell that cocaine. It's just for a second.
Smells like gas tank. That's my flavor.
Yeah.
We have a lot going on. We welcome you guys aboard. Come see us Friday and Saturday night if you get a chance. Hyenas in Dallas. Tickets are on sale on my website. We just got back from a show. This is the first time. Your face says everything. How'd you feel? We did a show this past weekend. We were united for the first time, all four Whiskey Brothers, on the same stage at the same ballpark.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit felt like the last.
It
It felt like, hey, yo, this is it.
so now
That's how he described it to me.
now I will.
Brother, I haven't seen anybody walk so many black people since Sean Rouse.
Oh,
That was
Okay,
incredible.
so hang on. I missed an enormous. There was here's what I know. The show began. Sam is not here to defend or stand up or whatever his said. I don't know if it went great or not. It looked like he had him. He cracked the ice. The way I saw it, it looked like he had some laughs. I went and listened it sounded good, and then I went to go clear my head. And when I came out, I had a really good time. Now I had the cheater spot. I called it right up front. I thought the last spot was going to be really good, but I thought they were going to be tired. I thought you were going to have an easier job than you did.
I think if they had started it earlier, it would have been a lot better.
Well, you can't just build something from 4 to midnight, and then be confused when the people who started drinking at 4 in the sun in Texas are a little hammered by the time the comedy show starts, and that's not the venues. That's kind of we could cast blame.
That's poor planning.
It's very poor planning. The venue though, really a cool ice house. We that's a badass little back deck area, and in a vacuum, I'd do it again. Not the way we did it.
Yeah, I've always had fun performing there before that time.
So I say all that to say I had a decent time, and when I came off stage, I watched your first couple of minutes, and I went, well, all right, I'll come back in a minute. And then I went out and was hanging out with some people that I knew, and when I came back in, it was towards the end of your set, and a lot had changed.
A lot, man. This was wild. So
I don't know anything.
It was
in between.
going fine. It was going fine. But then it got to a point where it got so chaotic in the back that I couldn't even like. I was looking at people, but it was a point where I was checked out. Where I was like,
You couldn't tune
let's
it out.
just get. I couldn't, and I was just like, let's just get through whatever. I'm pausing. I'm just like, yo, I just need to feel this time.
You went to
Because
survival mode.
That was my 10th time. That's my 10th time doing that venue. That's about how it is. I've had 2 good shows there. All of the other 8 was that.
Wow.
So I'm burnt out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm a woman that's tired of calling the police. I'm finna just shoot your ass at this point.
Fast and Furious 9. It's like this is enough.
Yes.
I just don't understand how 6 people around a pool table could be that damn loud.
Boy, they could.
It was
Yeah.
wild.
Did you hear the sentence you just said?
You couldn't hear 40 people laughing over them 5 feet away from you. You know, and they were like 60 feet away. You know,
I gotta heckle that always, man. It's always middle-aged black dudes. They know how to say something specific to. I don't know if it's because they in the same era as my father. I don't know what the fuck.
What
it
did they
is.
say? Go to your room?
He said right.
Shut
he
up, boy.
said he said, damn, man, when is your time up? Oh my God.
that
like,
was
I
that
don't-
New Orleans crew.
Yeah. And they got up. You just saw
When is your time
a
up?
pack of Katrina feet. Just get up and just exit.
It was
Oh,
like
man,
Black
it was-
Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. the way Sam put it, it looked like a Saints playoff loss. The way they got up and left.
So yeah, that's the.
Who threw an interception?
So that's what that was a lot of poor planning on
was
how
rough.
that all went down, and it's rare that we collectively have a night like that.
I'm sorry I missed it.
Yeah, I mean they were fine. They were fine for my set, but it was just there were so many of them were gone by the time I got there.
I would have done it if I'd have known it was gonna stay that shitty. But I made fun. I took that table on. That they got
Oh,
a
you did?
little
Okay.
dicey with me, and I went after that woman's hat. And once I did that, like, cause she had the top cut out or whatever. You
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that,
yeah,
lady?
yeah, yeah.
Something like that.
So
Okay.
I went into that, and once I kind of had them for a minute, and I had to back up and bring in the 2 edges of the like it was.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work going on.
It was but it was weird. It was like
and then they got greatest hits. Like it was.
yo. Okay. And the 12 black people got up and left. It literally looked like gentrification. Because 12 white people moved
Showed
right
up
into
to
those
take
seats.
Wow,
Like, well,
that's
thank you, black people, for leaving.
Like the poor waitress was trying to clear the table of all their shit they left.
Oh, it was so fast.
and then
They
she
they built a Starbucks before he was done.
And then they put down nicer silverware.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, y'all can drink out of the glass glasses.
Thicker napkins and shit. It was,
But all in all, to anybody that did catch us in Humble, I wasn't
you.
as mad at him as I could have been. As a lot of people came out, and we had some really cool fans there, and the Alamans were there, and there were a lot of cool faces. So thanks to you guys. We appreciate you
Yeah,
coming
it
out. Was not as whatever.
it was a time.
It's
It'd
it's
be
just
better
shitty
next time.
bookers, man.
You
It's
literally-
just shitty bookers.
You literally go, I wasn't as mad as I could have been. So.
that's the.
What a review.
I can't stay mad over shit. If I stayed mad over all the stuff I should be mad about, I would not get anything done. That's so
fair
I
enough,
just
man.
moving on.
Not
Fact.
enough whiskey,
That's what he
right?
does from 8 to 3.
That's move on.
No, be mad at all.
All right.
Bottle it up.
All right. The fellas are almost here.
You get here before 4 in the p.m. It's a
Oh, yeah.
it's a coin toss.
Come at 11 a.m., boy. You in for some shit. You-
I don't even let y'all see the dog I own.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's so funny.
Poor thing.
It's somewhere shaking like a motherfucker.
It's actually an actual goat.
Yeah. Oh.
And I take
God,
things out
man.
on it. We have stuff to get to. Let's get it. We have a news story that I'm excited about that's coming up in the second episode. I think we have 2 news stories in the second episode. So Friday, for those of you listening, for those of you watching live, you'll get it later. Today, we're getting into allergy season. Are you all right?
I wasn't ready for I didn't know what you was
Did
about
you
to do with
time
that
that?
napkin.
That was
Sorry.
no.
I was
allergy
just trying to
season
keep snot from pouring down my face. You know?
was a what I like to do if I know I'm going into something. Sometimes I'll keep a handful of pollen and then I'll blow it right at him, and then once I get the reaction, I go allergy season.
Chemical
I try to be
warfare.
polite,
Okay.
pull away from the mic,
Fun
you know?
fact. Fun fact. You mix snot with coochie juice, it makes your beard grow.
I told you.
Well,
What'd I tell
it's
you?
a 100%
What'd I tell you
chance.
5 minutes before the show?
So I guess the subject is now,
I don't
what
wanna
would
talk
you
about that.
hydrate with?
Tell us, Trey. I know what it is.
No. We have,
You told him 5 minutes before what?
We have,
You told him what? No, you gonna say it right now, nigga.
all right, so
What did you say? Why
let me catch you up. I'm about to tell you. So we were running through the things we were going to talk about today, and we always have a grab bag of possible subjects. And today, one of them was we always run these by each other, just sending random questions, and we'll grab 5 or 6 of them, and we'll pick the 2 or 3 we like. And today, you just go, hey, what would y'all hydrate with if there were no repercussions or consequences? And my immediate brain goes to Jameis like it would, and then I start marinating on it in case it comes up on the podcast. And then Jerry comes in and he sits down and he goes, I swear to God, he goes, Trey's gonna say Trey's got an answer for that, and it's gonna be Jerry, just tell him what you this you Jerry.
I want to hear you assume I'm a hack.
No,
Just yell this
not a
shit
hack,
out,
not a
Jerry.
hack. This ain't about a hack. This is about who you are, and I love you. But I said, if Trey doesn't say,
What a nice way to insult me. That is go ahead. Hit.
I said
And then
it-
you
I
got
said
this,
if Trey
this
doesn't-
third baseman goddamn this baseball coach pose.
look, son.
Nigga, just bench me. You know what I mean?
I said
just
if
literally
Trey
pick me up.
doesn't say pussy juice,
I'm
I'm gonna
small-
fall out of this chair.
I'm small enough for you to pick me up and just put me on the bench. You ain't gotta try to talk me and waterboard me to the end of this motherfucker.
That's the hard truth hand.
yeah.
I said if he doesn't say pussy juice, I'm
Bruh,
gonna fall off his chair.
That
'Cause
was if you didn't
I'd be
start that
surprised
with.
if he said pussy juice.
If this is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
Yeah,
That was
that's
that
right.
all. That was listen, son.
Well, it was just there are a number of conversations.
If it helps,
with
I said
Trey.
he absolutely will not. He's better than that.
And I gotta say this right here, this is not something you want your lawyer to do. If you in court and your lawyer hits you with this, you are going to jail for a long
I
time.
feel like any lawyer who puts his hand on you that way though has those baggy cuffs that have been rolled
Yeah.
up like 4 times because he can't afford to have them hemmed. That's a public
Yes.
defender arm right there.
The court drawer's like, oh shit.
Oh shit! Yeah. Oh yeah.
He going to jail.
I would tell all of don't touch me until they say not guilty. That's the only. Don't ever touch me.
That's a
I
tell.
just want to pound it.
That's a tell.
Go ahead. Let's get into this.
Oh, that's what I said. I said if he
Okay.
don't say pussy juice, I'll be surprised because I can't recall how many of our conversations with you have gone to pussy
I'm going
juice.
into that. I didn't bring up hydration. I'm not 14.
I was sucking it out with a straw.
He's
And then
four-
I was swimming in it
He's
one
14 size, but it's not
Yes,
14.
Exactly. I just wear Husky Boys clothes.
So Trey, if you could hydrate with anything with no repercussions,
Mine would be bleach.
bleach.
He done over
Didn't
there.
see that
Adam
coming.
can't even
Didn't see
fucking-
that coming.
Damn sure didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
Ain't that totally a left turn, Jerry? It's almost like I'm good. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
I am very offended. Anyway,
I'm going to make a clip that'll make you feel better.
I'm not.
Pussy
I'm
juice,
not-
pussy juice, pussy juice, pussy juice.
How many times I've
I'll
said
make
it?
your animal facts video. We'll see.
That's hilarious.
bleach.
Zigged when he was gonna zag. Bleach. Why bleach?
Because
What do you think? Does it,
without repercussion, man, when I say
Yeah.
without repercussion, it just means like, obviously if
You're not gonna
drink
die.
too much of it, yeah. But
any of it?
it can
not too much.
it's
I drank a little bit.
You've drank a little bit for a drug test,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, I've seen this happen on several occasions. So I'm saying if it can help clear
Whoa, whoa,
out.
whoa, no, we can't.
I'll double click on that.
Wow.
Did it work?
Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I
Nick.
guess.
Yes.
I mean, I did a bunch of different shit. I was,
Yeah.
Well, one of them was bleach, and that's what
Yeah.
you're hanging your hat
A
on.
capful.
yeah, it was like
Exactly.
a little thing of
Doubtful.
bleach in a big cup of
See
shit.
this. See this constant.
What's the? Okay,
That's
fair.
a recommended thing for
Yeah.
passing a
A
drug.
drug
I mean,
test.
not like.
I mean, should
how
do.
many, how many out of how many doctors recommend?
amongst
Y'all tell me.
amongst criminals trying to pass a drug test.
amongst
yeah.
prison dentists. What is? Okay, so
You're really
so,
getting hung up on the bleach thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Fucking
my-
stop
go
me
ahead.
in my
my bad
tracks,
for,
sorry.
for pausing to understand why someone would drink bleach. So you put a capful in, and then what is the end result? Does it
I mean, the idea is it cleans out your system.
cleans out your system
'Cause
or
it's
makes the
bleach.
drug test ring
Oh,
weird?
okay, I
No,
see
no,
what
no.
you-
Rings weird, not good. Then they retest you.
Yeah.
Well, they retest you, but later once the drugs aren't there.
What are you talking about? What sort of life are you living? No, everyone. No, the drugs are still gonna be there. You want to still do drugs.
Oh, yeah.
This is a way to keep doing drugs.
Yeah.
Keep your job.
Okay,
I know what you're saying.
I thought this was just like say you're trying to get a job. Okay,
I
okay.
mean, sure, that it
Oh,
could work
you
there
going-
too. But,
Okay,
but
or-
that's not why I did it. I was for
probation?
for probation.
Got you.
Okay,
Okay.
totally
okay.
fair.
Okay.
That's all right.
I know it for the job shit. No, I'm with you. No, I'm with you for the job shit. So you got a different perspective because you getting retested. Your shit come back. What's it called? Like
Oh, that's true.
fuzzy. What's it
Exactly,
called?
that's what I'm-
Whatever.
yeah.
So yeah.
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive or whatever.
That's a bad thing.
So you're like, yeah, for you like, oh shit. But
Yeah.
for a job
That
person,
buys
like,
you a week.
Yeah,
Oh
exactly.
man, well, I
Yeah,
can come back
yeah,
next
yeah.
Tuesday, and they're
That's
like,
fair.
cool. Yeah,
I'm only
that's
seeing
where.
it for the job thing.
that's
Yes.
fair.
And I can't answer that. I can't answer if it comes back fuzzy
Right.
or if it comes back, whatever. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
But I have seen it. I've seen this done multiple times on the cleaning of
So the
system.
bleach though cleans
for
out
me,
your
to
system.
hydrate on it
That's why you would hydrate.
because just to get all listen thing. When
Who's
you
drug
grow up-
testing you? Who's
when-
drug testing
It
you?
ain't about a drug test. It's about growing up poor with bad diet and passed down along with bad financial advice.
So you
chemical-
think drinking a bunch of bleach will help?
Says
my
the man
I
who
know
drank
you
a
ain't-
bunch
I
of
know
bleach.
You just what the fuck? How you gonna not be on my side and on my side?
You a bleach?
Trey, are you a
Did I
Republican?
say it was? Did I say it was good? I mean, it was for a purpose to pass the drug test.
It feels
you-
like
hold on.
something I heard Donald Trump say.
This a hunter telling you eating too much meat.
All I
If
know.
I only went hunting once, that would be an apt comparison.
Yeah, but you've done
Multiple
what?
bleaches.
Yeah.
No.
How many
no.
times you bleached? God damn it, bring up your bleach.
Definitely one, probably two.
Guess what? Too
That's
many.
what the bleach does to you right there.
I mean, you ain't supposed to do it at all.
Yeah, Jay, this is really weird. I don't know. Now I don't know the science. He's had 2 bleach shots and doesn't know how many he's had. I've had 0 and no, I've had 0.
Yeah,
Somewhere on there is a slope. We can build a graph. This
Yeah,
is,
I haven't.
I've got some bleach.
There's
Will you
lots
do
of
it?
other data that needs to go on that graph.
There's lots of other data that needs to go on the graph of why you passed that drug test. You did lots of things. Bleach was one of them.
One time, the one time he actually tested me when I would have failed. He looked at it because if there's a line, then you pass. If there's no line, you don't pass.
It's like a pregnancy test.
And if the line's kind of there, it means you were doing good.
Inconclusive.
He goes, there's a line, and threw it out. I was like, there was very barely a line. He was just being nice to me. So I was like,
Wow.
that was good.
Yeah,
Guys,
damn.
well, you got maybe I'll do some bleach tonight. Big Kev is in the chat. He says just buy Quick Fix synthetic urine works every time, or so he's heard.
Yeah.
I've never been. I know this. If I ended up in a position to be on probation now,
You're too
I would-
old for probation.
I would just take the time. I would just do. I'm not doing another. I'm not staying on probation
Slade
for
would
a
take
year.
the time.
That's really.
Slade would take the time.
I just think I.
Like,
Fuck outta
that
here.
is the terms of a stressed out man. Well, a motherfucker like, bro, jail sounds peaceful.
Listen, y'all take my phone.
You know how much shit I'd write?
I also think you're gonna go in there and be like, "I'll take the probation. Can I take it back?
No,
Can I switch?"
I've been places before.
How long?
We don't have to dig into it.
Yeah, let's not get into
But I
it.
know which way to flip my sandwich.
Fair enough. No, this but if you could hydrate with something that's going, theoretically clean you, like cleanse you,
Man,
that would be the best thing in my opinion.
I
is
wish
to-
coffee was just as hydrating as
Yeah.
as I wish it was, instead of the
Yeah.
opposite.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I never got into coffee.
Really?
Never.
Never. Okay.
No, because I have too many
But
addictions.
bleach.
but
Bro, you would have
I had too many addictions. I was yeah.
you would have had the cleanest
wanna
coffee
add-
cups.
I was like, that's really funny because at the time I'd be like, I do Coke, ass, whatever, but it's like I'm not drinking coffee.
You would have had the only coffee cups without coffee
But
stains.
it's because I did the drug. I don't want to have that many addictions. I'm going to keep
Okay.
the fun ones.
Yeah,
The one that just turns your teeth brown and does nothing. You know?
got you.
yeah, but it's hard to do cocaine in a Starbucks.
No, it's not.
It's,
No, they have
can
excellent
do-
bathrooms. They lock and everything.
And you can use a key really anywhere. It's pretty easy.
And you can key anywhere.
Waffle House and Starbucks, good places.
But Slay really loves coffee. He has pretty good coffee.
I do. I like.
Every-
It's like it's my jam.
It's legit. Like the coffee. I mean, you're not into it, so
Yeah.
you could just sit there. But like,
Oh, thanks, thanks, Trey. Fucking asshole.
But no, but he's giving me some. The coffee's pretty good.
Yeah.
I
You
usually
wanna
keep
hydra- But what is the
It's just good because y'all have drank it your whole lives.
coffee's a diuretic. It makes you pee a lot.
That's what I was trying to-
So
Like tea.
it technically dehydrates you.
yeah.
It's making you get rid of all the liquid in your body. So I wish I could drink it and it actually hydrate me.
Yeah,
Because I have to chug water alongside of
Yeah.
it, and now you're just like literally all I do is
Piss
pee today.
all
That's
day.
it,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
day, all day. What y'all doing? I'm peeing.
And you hate decaffeinated coffee. You feel like that's just brown water.
So
I
that's
do it
just
now.
A waste.
I drink it now. So there's a
Okay.
there's a mental. So you know how we always have like triggers and connections and things like that. Like maybe when you write, you have particular songs, or you have whatever. Coffee has always been, and it was coffee and cigarettes. There was like a very specific combination of having something burning and having a cup of coffee, and it just got me into the rhythm. I write very well like that. So
Okay,
now,
okay.
if I'm trying to, sometimes right the way my schedule is, my window won't even open till like 10 o'clock at night, where I'm like, oh, nobody's fucking with me, and I have a moment to actually work on me stuff. I try to get into that rhythm, but I can't make 10 o'clock coffee, so I got a bunch of K-cups that are decaf, and
Oh, okay.
I still
Smart.
sugar it up, but I get it's still the rhythm of
It's like a drunk going to a bar but getting a no duel.
yes, absolutely, to get home.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's that
Makes
for
you
me.
feel like you're doing something.
Yeah. So you were gonna say pussy juice?
You know I'm gonna say
Nick, what would you
engine
hydrate?
oil.
What would you hydrate?
I'm sure this has nothing to do with the other stuff that I was talking about, but
Okay.
promethazine syrup would be my thing.
Oh,
Drink.
scissor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I used to, when I was a kid, I was like, I want to get rich and get a keg of drink. I would have died. I would
Yeah.
have fucking died. I'm
In
so
slow
glad.
motion.
To DJ Screw. It would have been like, yeah.
Bro, did I just watch my feet die?
Yeah, so that would have been
Did I
very,
just watch my
very-
knees die?
But yeah, if I could drink it and it, not give me the consequences of liquid heroin, then,
Still die.
And purple and Sprite is the best taste ever.
It is, man.
It's such a nobody even knows what purple is. It's so beautiful.
Well, yeah,
It's all I know is it's not grape.
It's not grape.
That's grape is my favorite flavor, but not the flavor of grapes.
No.
Even though I like grapes,
That's funny. I'm the opposite. I like grapes. I don't like grape.
I like them
flavored
both. But grape flavor, whatever that is
Yeah.
like my all-time favorite flavor of anything.
I can't.
How are you
What?
with like bananas and banana flavored?
No,
candy?
I'm not banana either one.
Right.
Banana flavored candy is one of the most atrocious things in the entire world. That should be punched in the neck. So should banana flavored liquor. And I'll
Yeah,
get down
that's
with a
fair. I
banana
don't
because
care
cramps. But bro, nothing banana flavored. That's the terriblest of the terribles.
It helps with cramps. Never mind.
The
It's got
potassium.
potassium.
Yeah, I
in it.
know, but it ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to do with menstruation.
No, I don't know anything
I was
about
gonna
that
just
anyway,
hand the
nor would
bitches
I
bananas
speak.
randomly.
Yeah, let me
Wrong cramps.
let me know how that works out.
That'd be wild. A racist dude. He's like, "How you doing?" No, bitch, I'm worried about you and your cramps. I'm not trying to send a message.
Even non-racists, tell me how that works out in your relationship. Where you
Try it out.
Let me
Next
know.
time, chick.
Just have a banana, bitch.
It'll be a sad day. Cause when that bitch starts unpeeling that banana, you're like, this is the dumbest bitch I've ever been with in my life. Like, damn, this bitch is stupid. Are you really eating this banana right now?
Didn't
dumb
even Google it.
You think it's a bad idea because it's not going to work, or because she's actually going to do it? That's hysterical.
No, she gonna do it.
She believes it.
Maybe what if it
The only
works?
thing
though?
cures a period is chocolate and wine.
Well,
Trey's
Oh,
hilarious.
that's what your house is?
I'm
Trey's
15 years in. I'm trained
Trey's
well.
hilarious because he's like, my girlfriend's an idiot if she believes the things I say.
that's like,
What a dumb bitch.
I'm like, the only thing that cures that is dating someone else. I don't have a. I like to date people for about 2.5
26
weeks.
days.
It's a no. I heard there was a week before too, so I don't know anything about stuff. Yeah, hello to everybody in the chat. You die that way, they're gonna have your body on display in the club. That just happened. Did anybody see that
Yeah.
story?
What?
I gotta remember the guy's name. He was
rapper, right?
he was a rapper. I'll look his
so
name
like
up.
an Irish funeral, like the police have?
Okay, yes, a little bit like that, where they prop him up in the Irish bar in Boston,
so
and
exactly
everybody.
like that.
Yes, exactly like that. Except this was a rapper, and nobody knows right now if it's a true story or not.
This keeps happening though.
Well, this is like a trend right now with funerals and stuff that people are like stuffing their dead ones and
Weekend
having
at
them
Bernie's
hang out
style?
for the party.
So this is
I think
rapper.
they do that in some cultures.
Yeah, but like the ones that live in mountains in Papua New Guinea and make
Yeah, but
masks
these are like
and
posing
suey.
people with a cigarette and a drink.
Rapper
Hey.
Gnu.
People's last requests are their last requests.
Yeah, well,
Who are you to judge?
that's what this is.
A
Rapper
normal person.
rapper Gnu was. Does anyone know rapper named Gnu? Gnu.
That's not hit my
The
radar.
24-year-old rapper. His funeral was billed as the final show held at Bliss nightclub in Washington, D.C. on Sunday, and footage from inside the building appears to show the rapper embalmed, standing in front of his crowd, fully dressed, wearing a crown. The audience's reaction is pretty mixed. Some are dancing along to the music, while some, rightfully so, stone-faced, staring at the dead body in front of them. Bliss nightclub said they were not made aware of the tribute ahead of time. Good PR there, according to the website. They've apologized to anyone offended by the dead body. They're still investigating. The club is still investigating. I'm not sure that that's who should be investigating.
That's so funny.
Whether or not the body was real or not, or whether or not there are legal ramifications. Wow.
That's
did-
bad juju.
they
That's how
didn't-
you fuck around and catch a haint.
They didn't tell us they were bringing a dead body.
Yeah, that's a. What do you guys bring? Oh well, a couple of speakers and we got our own DJ. We're gonna bring
Jesus.
some sandwiches. You guys got the bar, right? Okay, cool.
All
no.
Great White did was show up with fireworks and got sued.
Yeah, but those bodies were all visible on the way out.
Yeah, no, I think this is I think it's wild, but it's literally the exact same thing as the cops in an Irish bar on the
That's
pool
equally
table.
creepy.
It's just the same thing. And
They
that's
do
like
that, right?
celebrated in shows and shit like that. So hey,
Those are
let's
your
celebrate
people.
it.
Those are your people.
Who?
I don't know. I'm just
The
kidding.
fuck are you
That's
talking about? Police? No, and
No,
not
he-
Irish people.
No, but the
I
so
don't like the way you said Irish people.
No, I was more adamant about the police part.
I ain't Irish.
he's a, so does the forgive me? Does the mob not do similar shit?
No.
Okay, that's.
You know what? Do you know what they
We do-
call it?
y'all wouldn't
well,
bring
it's
y'all
a
wouldn't
wait.
bring a body into a spaghetti restaurant and make it lay
Hold
on.
on, hold on.
No.
Hold on. As many murders that y'all have committed in public,
Yeah.
it should count the same. Some
Yeah.
nigga with his head in a box.
You bothered by a quiet guy in an Irish bar?
At least
Fuck
they
off.
dressed him up for this.
That's what's so funny about it, because they're like, hey, be nice to your mother. Now let's go murder these 4 guys.
yeah.
You have weird priorities, and yeah, it's odd.
All
The,
right,
the wildest part of it is that one is a bit that keeps happening. D. Ray Davis did the bit first, but they had just did an episode of this on this show called Southside of a dude that in the club, and then right after this fucking like literally right after, just meaning that
What do you have to
that
do to
simulation thing,
Take-
like
yeah,
is
yeah,
that-
yeah,
is
yeah,
that
yeah. Or
Art
life creating
imitating
art.
life.
Or death imitating art.
or yeah, or
Death-
either one, it's just like damn, they just did this episode, and then boom.
I think it's art imitating life.
yeah.
Taxidermy's art.
I
right?
was
Or
flipping. I was
embalming. I don't know what you call it when it's not an animal.
man, I wish I was good at this.
Don't we all, Slade?
taxidermy is taxidermy is art.
It's art imitating life.
I think it's like some kind of
Yeah,
art form.
Yeah,
If you're a bro,
It's like a mortician for animals.
I used to discount that, and then I started trying to think to myself, if you just if you just dragged a dead cat in off the street and threw it on my table, how long would it take me to turn it into something you could stick on a hillbilly's wall? And I feel like it would take 6 years, and after the end of those 6 years, I would have to take it to a taxidermist.
yeah.
That's I have no idea how they do that.
For sure. Yeah.
None.
It's
There's an
very
episode of
I
King
would
of the
just
Hill
start
about that.
sticking cotton in its mouth.
Right,
and see
until
if
it
the
looked
rest of
like
it
till
got
it looked
stiff.
like
Well, like
the
newspapers or whatever you got around. What difference does it make?
But I mean, do you just stuff it until? How do you make it look back like the
How do you get stuff into the legs?
Yeah.
and make the muscles show up and then the mouth?
So you gotta wiggle it and
carve
squeeze it.
the. Yeah, I've tried to make just like I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah,
What I'm
that
talking
would be-
about. A
that's-
sculpture.
I don't know. I would use clay.
Clay. Okay, but
Personally.
then you got to put the skin
No,
back
I mean
on the
just
outside.
instead of an animal.
Okay.
So a lot of modern taxidermy, especially fish and shit, are just artist replicas.
Oh,
They're
that's
not-
dope. Yeah, so that's just probably clay. and
They don't
shit.
even actually use the actual.
Well, I would imagine they don't use much of the regular fish, but I imagine the skin and leather from a mammal. I figure fish skin deteriorates quick. I figure there's not a lot of
Well,
usable
they make
parts.
fish boots out of fish skin.
Fish boots. Oh, this motherfucker
Hold
deep
on.
in the
Bro,
race.
you what happened to your
Hold on.
TikTok teacher? Held the fuck up.
Do y'all mean to tell me that neither one of you know a taxidermist personally? Because I don't believe that.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, I want to know why. Yeah, I would bet you know at least 6.
Yeah,
I would
yeah.
have.
Three.
I would have.
Three.
I would have lost. I had the
One
over.
of them's an apprentice.
Why would I know a taxidermist?
Because you just seem like somebody that's killed
You
things.
seem like you'd know a taxidermist.
Yeah,
Man,
you like art.
Some of these Yodas is women. Now,
Yeah, dude. They make
good taxidermy. Right.
they make boots out of these giant fucking fish they find in the Amazon, and they're called Pikachu or Pirasusu boots, and it's fish leather. But the thing is, you can't get the boots wet.
Shut the shit. Just
You are just lying to my
No,
face.
swear to God, I'm not.
They make boots out of fish skin, the only skin that should be allowed to get wet forever with no repercussions.
Can't
And
get them wet.
You know what I
Like
bet
the leather deteriorates.
You know what that fish wishes it could hydrate with? Water. What?
Yeah,
So
one
the-
of those fish called an arapaima. You'll see arapaima boots advertised and sold. They're like real high dollar, like $900 a pair.
Arapaima?
Arapaima.
That's a fish.
Yeah, it's from like South America,
And you put the arapaima boots on, but you can't get them wet.
but you can't get them wet.
What? This is the dumbest thing I've
Yeah,
ever
I
heard
agree.
of in my
I
life.
agree. I would not own a pair of arapaima boots.
Who?
Jerry, in the voice of Rachel, shut your lying ass.
I'm not lying. I'm telling you. You go look at
This
Adam,
is wild.
Adam, look it up.
You get high and just
This is not. No.
I just know things.
No. That fish skin is not.
fish skin can't get wet.
There's no
There's
stingray.
They're like, we put a chemical on it to make
Yeah,
it not get
stingray
wet.
boots.
Like, we
you can
fuck
get
it all
wet.
up.
Stingray boots are tough as shit.
Stingray and shark, and those are both fish. So I'll have that fight
You
with you.
can't get them
You
wet.
can get those wet, I imagine, right? They're straight off a shark or a stingray.
Yeah,
and those-
stingray shark boots are some of the most durable skin boots that you could buy. They're like some of the best ones.
So did you know all this boot stuff like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah. No, I knew all this years ago
How?
because I was a boot wearer most
Doesn't
of my
he
life.
seem like he knows about boots?
Yeah, he does.
Well,
You remember I used to wear them white snake skins all the time? on
okay,
stage
yes,
and
but
shit?
that doesn't.
Wow.
I've worn many pairs of jeans, and I know
I
nothing
don't
about
know
jeans.
nothing about the
No.
denim. I can't tell you.
Bro, I
nothing about
cook in a
denim.
microwave
Okay,
6
I
days a
don't-
week, and I don't know how that
Look,
shit works.
I don't know anything about dress shoes. We've established that,
Oh,
but
Lord
I do
have
fucking
Christ.
know boots.
Can
do
I tell
know
you about
boots.
this? I tell you about this
told
boy
me.
shoe. Lord have Christ.
You did it last time
That
on
is-
here.
I've
That's right, I
established
did.
that I don't know anything about that, but I do know boots.
Woo! That's a line. We need T-shirts.
All right, well, real quick, let's
Ow.
put a pair of Arapaima boots up, Jerry. What happens if here's
they
some
call-
Arapaima boots?
Them new aerodynamics. What them hoes? Them air fryers. What them motherfucking?
Well, that's it. Them other ones are called Pirasusu or some shit, but it looks
I know
like
you ain't getting
Pikachu
that
to
one.
me. Every time I see it, I think Pikachu boots.
Parasusus.
Parasusus.
You sound like
I got a pair of
a
Susus and an
three-year-old.
Arapaima.
A 3-year-old that's really into Paris.
I got a pair of Parasusus.
Sounds like a Phil Collins song. I don't even.
Parasusus.
The pair of Susu studio.
Parasusus. Are they sister wives?
It sounds like a Beach Boys song.
Yeah, I would always look to me as the pronunciation. I'll be honest with you.
Right?
That's
So
why
they
I'm not
might be
sure.
a pair of cuckoos. I don't know.
We're
or
not
pair
even.
of choo-choos.
We're
I
not
don't
even
know.
sure it's pronounced boots, to be honest.
Yeah.
All right, we
Yeah,
let's
sorry, dog.
Don't know pronunciation. Don't know dress shoes. Do know boots.
let's put a sword in the neck of this episode.
We still don't know what he hydrating on.
Oh, that's right. What
My
are you
guess was-
hydrating on?
Your
Boot,
guess was pussy
boot
juice.
oil?
My guess was engine oil. What did your actual
Oh, I'm
answer?
lame. Evan Williams.
Ev-
So if I could just drink Evan Williams all goddamn day and not have to worry about nothing. Buddy.
It's just a type of liquor.
Here's what's funny.
It's
Right
just,
before we got here today, he sent me a message. He goes, "I swear to God, I bet Jerry says Evan Williams." And I go, "No, Jerry's gonna do better than that."
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Why would I lie to you? Make something up. Some sweet tea.
Why would I make something up?
All right.
We're like, what do you like? Sprite.
Yeah,
Next guy.
Oh, yeah.
Mexican Coke.
Bro, you could have said pair of susu.
All right, we gotta go on this one. We will see you guys on Friday's
Lord.
episode. All sorts of stuff. One last Is This Thing On to Catch comes out Tuesday night. You're gonna want to make sure you catch that. You can follow Nick. You are everywhere at Nick Hates People.
Yeah.
And Silly Hats. Tell them where they can find you.
Yeah, nickhatespeople.com, Nick Hates People on all social media, and we have me and Will Loden have a podcast on the Whiskey Brothers Network called Silly Hats, a history podcast, and that's on YouTube and everywhere you download podcasts. Go download it, listen, tell people, whatnot.
And a very special thanks for the bottle of Porter's Small Batch Rye, a 90 proof whiskey. This is really, really, really good stuff. Thanks for hanging out in Las Vegas and bringing the bottles. And I've got a bottle of Jameson that I appreciate and I'm going to hang on to for personal consumption the next time I feel like hydrating. We are easy to find on all things social media at Praise Whiskey. The YouTube is the best place to follow us. There is an Andy Huggins Kickstarter project going on right now. If you want to donate to that, we're making a comedy film. Trey's chuckling. Because why?
Because you know what he ain't thinking about. You know how thick pussy juice is to hydrate off of?
That's your hang up?
Yeah, I mean.
You told me you drank it through a straw. It doesn't sound that thick.
Yeah, but it is.
It's one of those
I
big
would have said a
straws that-
Whataburger milkshake, but I can't get that through a fucking straw.
It's if you both just went and got those boba tea straws, you'd find yourselves a lot more hydrated with your ladies.
Like an icy straw, it's got a little spoon at the
Got
end.
a spoon. Stop. I thought we were going to get out of here without getting there. We love y'all the most. We'll see you on another episode soon.
I believe in good whiskey, and I believe in good times. I believe in good music, loud guitars, cold and